and they couldn't do much with it. Johnston bulldogs his way into the zone. Long shot stopped. Rebound taken by Milan on the left wing. He'll flip this one in behind the cage. Johnston has it there behind the net. Spins off a check. Centering, a chance in the slot for Bennick, and he couldn't pull the trigger. It rolled off the end of his stick. Alone between the hash marks. A great opportunity, and instead, Faust will cover up in his own zone.
It's the nicest pass of the period.
On the wall. All the way to the line, but held in by the Sens again. Werbowski trying to flip it out. Nicolishin again, couldn't get it out on the wing. Here's a chance. Poked on net by Marshall, and an easy save made by Faust as Marshall elected to poke a backhander on Faust as we've got some pushing and shoving in the crease.
4:59, just under 5 minutes remaining here in the first period.
Playfair and Lalezia knotted up there. Playfair, and the Vees have taken over down low in the Merritt zone. Polk on the right wall, plays to the left point. Lukoff centering, Polk, a chance in front, just wide off the toe of the netminder Steele, who got a piece of that one. Sens throws this one into the right corner of the offensive zone. Johnston barreling in on his man. Good collision there as he rams Merchuk into the corner. And the Sens can't get it out. High slot, Bennick, shot, stopped by Steele. Rebound to the corner where Milan controls. Pass for Johnston, missed the mark. And now Milan bumps Merchuk in the corner. It's Merchuk trying to get a whistle in his own zone. The Vees trying to dig it free with 2.5 minutes remaining in a scoreless opening frame. Centennials Johnston playing it to center. Penalty coming here easily to the ice was Jeff Jones there as he felt the stick on his at the right circle, trying to cut to the net. Vallis, he's in behind the cage into the left corner. Vallis waiting, trying to pull the trigger. He now pokes to the corner, and that's broken up by Beaulieu. His clearing attempt held in at the line. Set to get out of the box, Bennick in 13 seconds as Faust makes a stop on Max Vallis.
Nice stop, too. I didn't think he could see that. I thought he was a bit screened on that, but he picked that one out of the air like a cherry with 13 seconds left to go in the Vees penalty.
Just 36 seconds remaining in a first period that has lacked, I guess, a bit of energy, Al. We haven't seen much hitting or physicality. And for the Vees, yeah, there's a lot of tired bodies out there. Stack carries to center, trying to get around Derek Johnson. Flying down the right, he flips one on net. Another harmless shot swallowed by Faust, and Milan takes a mitt to the mouth there. It's the second time we've seen a Merritt glove in a V face, but doesn't look like anything's going to be called here.
Well, Vees haven't had a power play tonight. They've had to kill off 2 penalties in the first period. Shots on goal, 18-12, favoring Merritt right now.
12-12 remaining in the frame.
Scoring chances are pretty even in the hockey game.
No. Cox fires, tipped, and save made by Steele. Again, Loik in front as he was creating the traffic. Now left point, Werbowski. Shot on, tipped again by Loik, stopped by Steele, and Loik pushed in front. And what a shift for Curtis Loik.
Yeah, he's going to get lots of goals doing what he just did there. He went to the net all 3 times. He was there and tipped pucks, and he's a big guy, and they had trouble moving him out of there.
Robbins, he bumps his man, Zmerchuk, who's trying to hold that puck down low. It's poked behind the net. First to it, Reese Wilcox. Over to the right wing of Saby. Long pass bounces off his intended target, Harper, and Robbins will jam this one into the zone and get a change for the Vees. Down low and in after the puck is Jake Charles. Growing into that big frame of his, he hits his man, knocks him to the ice, and now Icabella centers. Nicolishin scores!
That's been the best line for the Vees tonight, and a great play there.
Spins off a check, plays to his left. Into the offensive zone, O'Donnell as his line mates change. Flip pass to the slot, alone, Johnson, forehand, just put it wide. A great chance for Derek Johnson. Robbins beside him too, it was a 2-on-0. Now at the point, Lalezia, shot, scores, tipped in front, and Robbins put it upstairs.
That was an absolute cannon by Lalezia, and it was about 6 or 8 inches off the ice. And I think you're right. I think Robbins tipped it up into the top corner. Goaltender had no chance on it, and the Vees take a 2-0 lead.
The time of that goal, 16 minutes and 7 seconds, and the Vees have struck twice in the second frame to give themselves a 2-goal bulge. This team's come to life finally.
Yeah.
Off the defenseman Played to the line. Now he gives it away to Beaulieu, who's shorthanded and just will back off after getting it to the Merritt line as traffic approached.
30 seconds left in the Vees penalty.
Heavy hit Mountain on his counterpart wearing 10, Max Vallis. He wiped him out right in front of the Vees bench. Vallis still out there to his credit. Now Mountain gets a change. Just wide. Vallis a chance. Now Milan on the left wall. Getting some help from Icabellis. Empty net ahead of the Vees. Flipping it off the wall is Milan. It's loose at center. Milan fires at the empty net as he takes a hit and he scores. Milan took a heavy hit, but he's rewarded with the goal. 3-0 Vees.
Do absolutely anything to score a goal. What a play by Milan as he took the hit, still made the play, and he's shaken up a little out there, but he gets the third goal.
Milan's had a good night tonight, his first night at center after playing wing forever, and he's slow to get over the bench. And Fred Harbinson wants to have a penalty called here on the Centennials for that hit on Milan. He was dumped right into the Merritt bench where he folded over the wall there. He stayed on the ice, but you could see that half wall really jammed him along his torso. The game. The time of that goal, 18:53. Now we're going to have a scrap on the play as Loik's tied up with his man. That's Dustin LeBrun, and Loik landing some rights here. LeBrun takes Loik down, but Loik spun around and on top of him. Big, strong 17-year-old. That's his first fight in the BCHL, and he had no problems with the other 17-year-old, the 18-year-old LeBrun.
This kid's just going to get better and better as the season goes on. He had a great game tonight.
A fight, a goal, 3 or 4 hits, and he gets pats on the back and high fives down the hall as he heads to the Vees locker room. Curtis Loik has got better and better from the beginning of last week to now, Al. I think it's almost night and day where he was to where he is.
He's got some talent. He's got a great shot. He's got a quick release. He's playing tough now. He's starting to figure out the Canadian game. And
seconds left, and Billy Faust will post his first shutout in BCHL career. 28 saves in the victory, and the Vees win 3-0 in their first meeting of the season against the Merritt Centennials.
You know, and it wasn't a particularly easy win either, but they did step it up with about 8 minutes to go in that second period and kind of took the game over from that point on.
And how good has Billy Faust been? He came into tonight's game with a 1.51 goals against average, a save percentage of .945. Those numbers just got stingier, and he's certainly making a case for them to use him at least every other night as he's pushing Rumpel with that great play.
Yeah, and it's great to see. It's when you got two goaltenders that can push each other. They're both 19-year-olds. One of them will probably be here next year.
Faust for sure, as Rumpel's off to Madison, Wisconsin to play for the Badgers. And how about this for cheering on your teammate? Rumpel, who didn't play tonight, skates all the way down the ice in his goalie equipment, grabs the puck. So Billy Faust has the puck from his first BCHL shutout.
Yeah, isn't that something? And that's what teams are all about, or being a team is all about.
We'll take a break and return with the post-game show for Parker Kreiser. 3-0 the final on Easy Rock.